your life, there's times that you know where you're supposed to be without a shadow of a doubt. You ever been there? You ever been in a place and then you realize when you get there, you're right in the center of the will of God? It doesn't happen like every day of your life, but there are certain seasons and times in your life that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt. There's no question in your mind you're where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what God has called you to do. When I was a young man, I went to work for Phillips Petroleum Company. And back then, jobs were hard to find. This isn't mind telling you, this is 1980, 81. Just didn't find a job. And so I wanted this job for Phillips. And so the people that I lived with, we had been praying about it. And I got 2 job offers at one time. One from the electric company here in Bay City and one from Phillips. Both of them wanted me to come take a test. And so I chose Phillips. I don't know why, but I went out to Phillips. It had to be God. And I remember walking in the room and they sent me to the Lake Jackson Community Center. And it's a big community center there in Lake Jackson. And I don't know, but there was lots of people in there, hundreds and hundreds of people in that room when I walked in there. And they were filling out these applications. I had no college education. I didn't graduate at the top of my class from Van Vleck. I didn't know how to read and write my name, okay? I didn't know that. And I remember I walked in there and I thought, all of these guys are applying for 3 jobs. They're going to hire 3 people. And all of these people there. And I remember walking there and I got my paper, put my name on it. She said, now go to your desk and you'll fill this out and I'll tell you when you can start this test. And I remember I go and I sit down, and when I did, a guy came by me who I had met a while back. He tapped me on my shoulder and he said, go up there and put your test on that desk and come out into the hall. This guy's name was Chink Cook. I'll never forget it. I had met him from Fish Construction Company. And I went out there in the hall and he said, can you go take a physical? I said, well, I haven't even taken the test. He said, can you go take a physical? And they sent me to Sweeney, Texas to do a physical, and I was hired. I was hired. Never forget that. Then I got married to this wonderful lady in the back. But looking back to me and to the world who was trying to define me with no college education, with nothing that would back a reason for me to have that job, God had a plan for my life. And now, after working for Phillips, they sent me to school. They taught me things. I use all those things in Africa today. I weld, come on. I do electrical work. I fix bearings. Come on. I fix diesel engines. Whatever it takes to give living water to people. But God had a plan way back then to educate me and to train me. He defined who I was.